Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video here on Not A Sidekick Productions. I am Leemus, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of a channel update video for you. So, as you may or may not be aware, we recently hit our 1 year mark, actually back in March, that we had officially been making videos and being a channel. And so, about a month past a year here, and me and Dachi have been hard at work trying to figure out and get a future kind of outline and goal plan for year two as it is. I know here lately we have, our first year was a bit inconsistent, whatever the word is there. But we managed to get over 100 videos onto the channel, which is pretty impressive, and we're proud of the videos and content we did make and get up. And so we're definitely wanting to stick with this and keep moving forward and hopefully grow the fan base and do more for you guys, the fans, and grow the viewership. And we've definitely had some things going on, personal lives and personal matters, which we can explain and get into at a later date whenever we're able. But for now, we are planning on coming in kind of stronger in year two, using some of the things we learned from our first year and bring that over into our second year as a channel. And some of the things that we have planned, we have some hopefully big things, exciting things planned for the channel, and for the community. So we wanted to release an update video, and I want to just inform you guys kind of what's going on, the direction the channel's headed, and just kind of keep you guys posted, give you something to look forward to. So we recently, me and him sat down and had a kind of like a business meeting, if you were, and discussed everything and got an outline drafted and stuff. Very, very formal. As we say constantly, we are nothing if not professionals around here. The name of my document is outline-ish, because I'm like, it's an outline-ish, professional. So obviously we're going to have a new welcome video on the channel. Going to be a little bit more, I'm going to put a little more editing, a little bit more spin of flair and style onto that one, hopefully to help attract new people in, and hopefully to be a better way of explaining what the channel is and getting people excited for the channel. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And then a couple of things that we've got planned is some new series and new video themes kind of to speak of. One thing that Dachi and myself are both very passionate about and have had a great interest in is things of the paranormal or supernatural variety. We've been fans of any kind of like ghosty stuff, ghost hunting type stuff, or cryptids, or alien research stuff, ever since we was kids. Me and him both actually had experienced, both separately and when we were hanging out together, paranormal incidents and things that couldn't be explained, and had our own kind of stories, which we'll hopefully be able to do a series and tell you some of those, share some of those with you. And then also do a little bit more research into some of the unknown and some of the things that maybe we've heard about but don't know much about. And in with that also comes a desire to do more travel videos and travel vlogs and updates. Now, again, most of them probably will, I'm wanting to aim to do more like, paranormal museums or paranormal research type stuff, but also travel vlogs just in general, trying new restaurants, new locations, new touristy spots, or, if we're just taking like a vacation, just a fun trip to include you guys. So we're definitely looking to do more of that in the future. And as I said, more food videos. So more taste test videos. I'm actually fixing to work on a taste test video right here in a few minutes where I'll be trying 4 new chip dips from Dean's Dairy Dip. They have a new line called Sports Bar Dips. So I'll be on the lookout for that video this week. We also want to continue doing our video game videos, but we're going to try to keep it to a more streamlined. I know in the first year it was a bit kind of scattered as far as in consistency for finishing out a whole series. Especially if we was role playing a series or started like a project in a series, there's a lot of unended and open-ended on those playlists and such, and we want to stay more focused and streamlined and get more consistency with getting these game videos out to you guys, and do more variety and such, as like tips and trips videos, top 5 things you may not know about a certain game, and more videos along that nature to kind of be there to help you guys out. We definitely want to do more collectible and collection videos, more maybe blind box unboxings, or even just unboxings in general. If we get some really cool collectibles, really cool figures, we try to go to the comic book stores and some of the toy stores a lot and grow our collection. As you see, I've got a growing collection back here, and that's not even the full thing. I've got comics over here. I got a shelf of figurines over here. Not to mention my wife's collection, which is all horror for any horror fans out there. Videos that we can do showcasing those things and kind of getting to share those with you guys. And then a couple more things I wanted to touch base on. So one thing is obviously with the goal to grow our viewer/subscriber count, what I'm hoping to implement is kind of like a tier or a goal set where once we reach a certain number of viewers or a certain number of subscribers or view count, that we can start doing maybe a merch store and maybe even a Patreon to get set up for the channel. So that ways you guys can support us, and that ways we can also kind of get a better way of interacting and giving you guys things to merch and branding stuff and gifts and stuff to kind of show off your love of the channel and your support for the channel, which we greatly appreciate. So definitely, again, the best way for us to be able to do these things is by growing the channel. So if you're a fan, definitely just tell family, tell friends, try to get as many people as we can onto it. Just spread the word and help us grow word of mouth. And we definitely appreciate any of that support. And lastly, I don't know, I've only talked about it on the channel here a lot, but I will say that many of you know that I also, obviously on this channel, go by Leemus, but I also go by Lee Zephyr, especially as my author and pen name, and that's how I publish my books, which I've only got the one right now, but I'm working hard on the second book. And I have a Lee Zephyr YouTube channel where I do videos talking about publishing, my road to as an indie author to self-publishing, and I talk about some behind the scenes stuff about my writing process and about some of my older works, poetry and song lyrics and short stories that I've written, and then just kind of give day-to-day in the life kind of stuff as being a new parent and being a indie author, being a YouTuber, just kind of day-to-day stuff over on that channel. And I actually just recently posted some videos over there. So one thing that I've been kind of toying with most of my websites and stuff for my self-publishing and indie author stuff is through Lee Zephyr Books. So what I've been considering doing, and what after much discussing it, is Lee Zephyr Books is going to merge with Not A Sidekick Productions, so to speak. Still going to be a separate channel, but I'm changing the name of Lee Zephyr Books to Not A Sidekick Publishing to kind of be a better balance. So we'll still have mine and Dachi's stuff over here on Not A Sidekick Productions YouTube channel, where we'll be doing all the stuff I told you about previously, and then on the Not A Sidekick Publishing YouTube channel, as it will now be called going forward in the future, I'll be able to do such things as the Study in Cinema podcast, which I just recently uploaded on YouTube, and it's also on Spotify, where myself and my brother-in-law talk about new movies and our top 10s in different movie genres and actors and all things cinema. Also, I'm going to be able to do more book updates, book and comic book reviews. I've been reading a lot of comics, trying to get caught back up to the mainstream stuff now, and I can start doing reviews of that over there. And then also more behind the scenes stuff, and also hopefully in the future be able to do some book giveaways and book signings and such. So definitely be on the lookout, and I'll put a link to that channel below and all my book stuff below, so that way you can go and make sure that you're liked, subscribed, and clicking the bells and commenting stuff on those videos, so you'll get the best of both worlds. So we got a lot of big things in the future, a lot of big plans for year 2 for Not A Sidekick Productions and now Not A Sidekick Publishing. And obviously, like I said, we've got our own lives going on, so there's going to be a lot going on, but we're still going to try our best to stay dedicated and keep content coming in all different forms and variants. So definitely stay tuned with us, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. And as always, stay heroic.